Hi, welcome back. So this company, HYFOL.com, they're a clothing company, and they contacted me and wanted me to check out some of their stuff. Gave me a big list of things to choose from. I chose 5 items. They sent them, and I'm going to let you know what I think about them. You can check the link below in the description if you're interested. This is one of the shirts. It's a Spartan helmet. I did wear this to work last night, and I have washed everything already once. We'll get into the washing instructions and durability and stuff in a moment. It hadn't cracked. It survived a wash cycle and a day at work. I will say this feels almost like a cotton polyester blend. It's the thickness of an average t-shirt, but it seems a little heavier. The way it feels is is soft but yet slick. It really does honestly feel nice. It doesn't seem like the fabric that's going to pill up or start getting extreme wear. Like, I work retail and you get a lot of wear on the front holding boxes and so forth. This seems like this would be rather resilient in that. I don't think this is screen printed on the sleeves. It sort of looks like it is, but this is kind of slick. I don't know. It's not thick or anything like a paint, but it doesn't have that iron-on look to it. It's kind of weird, I know. But that's the colors. It's a little lighter blue, slight hint of purple. This is red with a little hint of pink in it. It depends on what angle you look at it as well. I did notice that looking in a mirror, it looks a lot brighter than it does me looking down at it like this. It's weird. So, yeah, held out for a day of work. We'll get into the whole washing thing. There's no instructions on how to wash. There's no tag. The only tag you get on everything is a size. That's why I kind of question the materials. On the site, it says 100% cotton on sweatshirts, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and hoodies. So, another shirt that I selected, it's getting to be fall time, so I chose a long sleeve, and I'm trying to find it. Heaven help me. No. Uno moment. Here we go. Is this one. I live in Oklahoma. I'm Indian. Had to go with the Indian skull, the headdress. And you can see, if I do it at different angles, it kind of looks shiny. This print is especially shiny, which I think is fine because we get in real close. It's supposed to look like a paint, and that's fine with me. I think it looks good. Once again, you have on everything I show you, you'll have their logo on the right and the American flag on the left. I like it. I think it looks good at arm's distance, but when you get kind of closer to it, it kind of all blurs together. It's just because of the way the print is. I'll demonstrate it for you. It's because of that like abstract kind of paint thing going on with it. The cuffs, good elastic. With anything, if it gets stretched out, you wash it, dry it, it'll shrink back up. Is that too much elasticity for too much of an elastic band for you? I think that's a bit excessive. Same thing with the bottom. I like it to be a little shorter, but you know what? I think it's fine with the print. Once again, this has that same kind of... It's a thicker fabric compared to the t-shirt, but it has that same feel. Soft, yet kind of slick. Get on to the hoodies. USA print. There you go. And no instructions for washing, nothing. We'll get into the one I wore to work. And I did get this one dirty with dust from a box I was carrying, and I just wiped right off. That's why I'm kind of questioning the fabric, because like a typical cotton hoodie, it would just lighten up to the point where you still see it, but it's just wiped right off of this. It has that kind of heavy-handed painted look. I could use a lot of paint on a paintbrush. And this is going to be my favorite one. Army green with the green camo USA. By the way, I tied all these on the end. They come not tied, but this one I lost it in the washer, so I had to thread it back through. Make sure that doesn't happen again. On this one they used white paint. On one of their other green hoodies they have like this. They actually used a black paint, which I think would have looked good on this. Being a lighter color, have a darker contrast. So, what do I think overall? I don't know. I'm gonna do this video again in another week and tack it on to the end of this video and let you know fully what I feel, wear these hoodies throughout the weekend, and probably get 3 days worth of wear out of this shirt alone. After washing all these yesterday, I found a little sliver of the green paint. Like I said, I'm not sure what they're doing, if it's iron-on, if it's screen printing. That is a screen print I've not seen before. Yeah, like it's kind of looks like it's coming up, but it's not. Anyway, it's like a little flake, like a little tiny, like a half of a pencil eraser. And when I dried it, I checked the lint trap 3 times. The lint trap was full every time. The first 2 times I found little bits of green and white paint. But I didn't see anything from this. I didn't see any blue or red, and it doesn't look like anything's coming off. And looking at, like, especially this one, I'm not seeing anything that came off. So it must have been, I don't know, edges, or might have even been from, like, the flag. No clue. Alright, so we're going to get to the part that might, I feel as, me giving you my honest opinion, I need to be straightforward with you. These are not made in America. Their shirts are made and printed and shipped from China. If that bugs you, I'm telling you now, at least you didn't get your order in and find out when you got a DHL tracking number. So we'll be back in a week, and I'll give my full thoughts and reviews over the HYFOL clothing that I've received. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so it's been almost 2 full weeks. I've worn this 4 times and washed it 5. Tonight will be number 5 that I've actually worn it to work. I've done the best I can at wearing this as often as I can to work. It seems like I'm homeless because I'm wearing the same clothes to work every day. Anywho, I've worn this hoodie to work once, and I've worn this hoodie to work almost every night. This is the American flag one. I've yet to wash this one because it's a hoodie. I'm not seeing any sort of wear. I'm not even seeing any dust stick to this thing. I love the weight of this. I love how thin it feels, how slick it feels. The screen print is amazing. I love the screen print on the hoodies. I did have some little specks of the camo part of the USA come off in the drying process. I did pull out the lint trap right there of when I washed this shirt. I did not see any red flakes in it. We dried blue jeans, so seeing any blue was very evident. So it's kind of hard to tell. These little specks of paint, screen print, I'm not quite sure. The red, whatever clear looking stuff this is, and the blue is going to come off. It's expected. It's just the way the print is. I do see a little spot there I could go ahead and pull off and show you. There you go. Maybe it's not going to focus. Yeah, you can see it right there. It's just with the territory. It's just with the print. Know what you're getting into. No fault of HYFOL. It's supposed to look tattered, and that's fine. However, one thing they've done well. Let me get just the front part so it doesn't look like I'm BSing you. I got just the front part. Do you see any cracking? No. No cracking whatsoever. Looks great. There are a couple of spots. The red might look a little thin. Like, right. I wish you would focus. 1 second. Yeah, you can't quite tell. Anyway, the red looks a little thin, but when you get it arm's length distance, it looks good to me. I'll show you. So the shirts are holding up. There's a few things I wish you guys would change. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or anything like that. It's just you cannot advance as a company without a little bit of criticism. The flag and your logo need to flip, and don't make it look so tattered looking. Like the American flag is very sparse, and your logo is very sparse. If you're going to want your company logo and name out there, if you're going to want to have the American flag on your items to attract more customers, make them evident. Make them very prominent. Hell, make them bright colors if you can. Doesn't matter. Whatever. And I'll show you on the better contrast, the black and the white. I mean, you can tell it's American flag, but just make it a little more evident, a little less tattered looking. Same thing with your logo. Honestly, if I was to see this, I would not know what it was. I wouldn't even know. But that's about it. Flip them more prominent. I love the feel of your hoodies. I do have some hoodies from another company. Theirs are more of a thicker, softer cotton feel, but I do notice that they wear a lot more. This, I'm getting, you're going to get a lot of use out of these hoodies because just the way the material feels, it's really soft and slick. That's the thing. It's not going to pill up on you. I guarantee you. If you get this stuff to pill up on you, I'd hate to see what you're doing to it. And the shirts, I got a sample shirt of one, and the only issues I've seen was little specks of paint coming off. That's to be expected when you got little small specks of paint on the shirt to begin with. Looks good. I wish the red and the blue is a little deeper color, but I think the shirts, however, look very nice. And I feel like I haven't done my part on posting any sort of updates or anything to Instagram. With Instagram, it's just a simple update. Everybody gets to see it. But I haven't had any good weather. We've had a couple of nights this past couple of weeks with the bad storms. We had the tornado sirens going off. If you follow me on Facebook, you know we had an issue with the neighbor across the street doing drugs and 2 hours out there in the rain, pouring rain, sirens going off, police out there. Police didn't get out of the car. Dude was out there just screaming for no reason. So I'm going to put a couple pictures at the end of this video, and I'll put a link below in the description. Check it out. We'll be seeing you.